Okay, hi Form 4. Alright, let's look at soalan 3 here. This is Selangor paper set 2, paper 1. Okay, here we can see Ken undergoes 2 cycling training sessions. In each session, Ken berbasikal 150 km. Okay, in the first session, Ken cycles an average speed of X km per hour. Okay, y'all must understand first apa maksud average speed, laju purata and formula for laju purata. Laju purata means, okay, I just write here, average speed means total distance over total time. Dalam bahasa Melayu, jumlah jarak over jumlah masa. Okay. And pada sesi kedua, Ken increases his average speed by 10 km per hour and he finished the training 20 minutes earlier. Okay, dia habis lagi awal lah, 20 minit lebih awal. Okay, calculate Ken's average speed untuk the first session. Maksudnya, we are supposed to find the X lah, nilai of X. Okay, let's see for soalan A. Okay, looks like, okay, macam ni macam rasa susah kan teacher, macam mana nak tahu in exam this is quadratic function, because like you cannot see any clue here, right? Kalau macam ni, okay, here sekarang kita tahu fungsi quadratic because the soalan bagi tahu, tapi dalam exam kita tak tahu. So you must read soalan B also. Look at soalan B. Got alpha, beta are the roots. So, ada roots macam ni, definitely this is Form 4, Chapter 2. That's how you recognize, okay? That's how you recognize. Okay, now for A, we do the average speed first, Okay, average speed equals to total distance over total time. Okay, average speed, I don't know, isn't it? Yeah, it's just X. Okay. Total distance 150 km. Total time tak ada, so just put T lah, time. Okay, maybe we can write here let small t jadi time. Biar huruf T kecil jadi masa. Okay, now for this is first session, sesi pertama. Okay, sekarang pada sesi kedua pula, second session. Sesi kedua, dia dah meningkatkan. He increased his speed. So, original X, tapi sekarang X plus 10. Okay, total distance masih lagi 150 km. Tapi sekarang, he managed to habiskan dia punya training 20 minit lebih awal. Kalau lebih awal, that means I must take masa yang tadi, T tolak berapa? 20. Correct? Tolak 20. Okay, but just be careful here. If you realize kat sini, distance kita guna kilometer. Time kita guna hours, jam. Sebab nampak tak? Can you see here? Kilometer per hour. Kilometer per hour. So actually here kilometer. Dekat bawah should be hours. Kilometer, hours. So 20 minit tu bukan dalam hours. So kena tukar. How to tukar? 1 hour is 60 minutes kan? So kalau minit tu jam, must bahagi 60. So yang 20 sahaja, we just bahagi 60. The T is memang in hours already. Okay, so just this one only we change. Okay, kita bahagi 60. Okay, so sekarang we solve this. Okay, let's see. Here, what can I do? Can try to make them the pecahan first. Okay, X tambah 10 sama dengan 150 over. Yang ini, okay, teacher darab 60 lah. Okay, 60. So, 150 over 60T minus 20 over 60. How to solve this? X plus 10, 150. Dia macam ni. Bahagi, right? Bahagi, sorry, not 60. 60T minus 20 over like this. Tapi the bahagi you change to darab. Okay. If those of you who know this method, you can skip lah. Step ni kita boleh skip sebenarnya. Okay. So it becomes like this. Okay, Fit, teacher kenapa panjang sangat the way you're doing, right? But this is for those of you who like sometimes tak sure how the schema jawapan boleh dapat. Understand? Okay, so I'll just darab the top one lah. 150. Teacher darab dengan 60. This one will be like this now. 9,000 over 60T minus 20. Okay, sekarang kita dah dapat equation untuk yang second one kan? So this is consider tadi equation pertama. This one equation kedua. Okay, kita sedang mencari, we are finding the X, betul tak? Average speed is X. So, how to cari the X? Kita boleh guna substitution method here. Okay. Okay, so substitute equation 1 into equation 2. So, kita ungkapkan T dululah. We express T dulu. Kita ganti sebab kita nak cari X. So, teacher express, ungkapkan the T from equation 1. So, tukar tempat lah. T go ke atas, X turun ke bawah. This one I call as equation 3. Okay, now we substitute. Substitute equation 3 ke dalam equation 2. So, X plus 10 equals to 9,000. 60 T is 150 over X minus 20. Okay, so kita selesai. See, now everything X only. So, kita dah boleh solve lah. Like this means 9,000 over 60 times 150. 9,000 over X minus 20. Okay, you can feel teacher how now? Okay, kita boleh cross multiply. We want to bring this whole thing ke atas sana. Okay, X plus 10 darab with this. Macam ni. Equals 9,000. Okay, so X times this. Okay, do here. Tinggal 9,000 only. Okay, then minus 20X. Okay, this one. Okay, jadi besar kan? Okay. Plus 90,000 over X. Tolak 200. 9,000. Okay, tapi you cannot have X dekat bawah. So, teacher going to hapuskan the X dekat bawah by taking this whole thing darab dengan X. Okay, darab dengan X. So, I'm going to get 9,000X minus 20X square. 90,000 sahaja minus 200 X. Yang belakang 9,000X, teacher bawa come in front. Bawa ke depan. Sama dengan 0. Make it equals to 0. Okay. So, the 9,000 and 9,000 consider no more already lah. Dah tolak dah. So, apa yang tinggal? Negative 20X square minus 200 plus 90,000. Okay. This number is too big. Okay. Terlalu besar. So, kita perkecilkan. And kalau boleh yang depan ni tak nak negatif. So, let's try bahagi everything with negative 20. Whatever you do in front, selalu dekat belakang pun kita buat jugalah. Okay. So, that's why belakang also teacher put. Okay. So, here is X square. Ni negatif positif. 220 is 10 lah. 10X. This one is minus 4,500. Okay, can you see quadratic? Okay, you dah dapat pecahan kuadratik kan? Okay, so now here you can cuba you guna calculator dulu. Use your calculator, see what's the 110 negative 4500. Okay, dapat in perpuluhan means tak boleh use calculator and show the working. Understand? If you get in perpuluhan cannot use calculator and do the working. So you must use the formula, the quadratic formula. Mesti guna kat sini, which is the negative b plus minus this one, b square minus 4ac over 2a. Okay, so you all know what is your ABC kan? A is 1, B is 10, C is negative 4,500. So kita masukkan here, negative 10 plus minus 10 square minus 4ac. Okay, then 2a. Okay, we solve the one inside here. What do we get? 10 square 4 negative 4500, 18,100. Okay, so negative 10 plus 18,100 over 2. Okay, dapat jawapan for this first. 62.27 lagi 1 negatif 10 tolak 18,100 bahagi 2. Okay, we get negative 72.27. Okay, so you got 2 answers kan? Tapi yang mana nampak logic for average speed? Of course lah, must be the positive one kan? Takkan nak ambil laju purata negatif. So your final answer, average speed for the first session 62.27 km/h. Okay, so we settle question A, alright? Okay, question B teacher buat on the next video.